Hi randoms, what's up? It's Matt, and today I'm gonna be reacting to a brand new video from the Harper's Bazaar series, Go to Bed With Me. Today, we're gonna go to bed with Mr. Andrew Fitzsimons. Now, if you don't know who he is a celebrity A-list stylist. He's worked with people like Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Hailey Baldwin, Adriana Lima. So girl, he's a big deal in Hollywood. Now, I'm usually always interested to see like a guy's skincare routine. I don't know if he's straight or gay. I don't want to assume anything. But whenever I'm watching a straight guy's skincare routine, I'm always just like curious because straight guys in skincare usually don't go well together. They don't go hand in hand. But anyways, let's just watch. I'm curious.
Okay, so I don't have a PhD in skincare.
Oh, daddy. Oh, he's quite hot. I'm loving the tattoos. Oh, he's attractive. I'm sorry, okay? Let's keep watching.
Skincare, but I've got to know a little bit about my skin throughout my career and being around different estheticians and makeup artists. So my skin is oily, it's normal to oily. I don't like to exfoliate too much because it's oily, and I use products for normal to oily skin. I have about 9 different products that I use on a nightly basis. I just took a shower, so let's start. Okay, so in my shower, I exfoliate my whole body, my whole skin. Everyone knows that when you exfoliate, you are taking all of the dead skin, all of the residue from the day, all of the dirt away from your skin and revealing your beautiful fresh skin. So I like to, right after the shower, use a scalp scrub from NatureLab Tokyo, which basically does the same thing as any other exfoliator for your skin, for your face, or body. It takes away all of the dead skin, all of the residue of products, and leaves you with beautiful, shiny, healthy hair. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna stop him right here. I've never seen anyone exfoliate their scalp. This is definitely a new thing. I've only heard of like people exfoliating their face and their body, never the scalp. I'm interested to see what he's gonna actually, like, is he gonna rub it? Like, is it a physical scrub? But also another thing that I do want to point out is that I love his lips. I can definitely tell that he's got a little bit of lip filler, like he's injected, he's like, you know, enhanced a little bit his lips. As someone who's got lip fillers, I can definitely tell when someone has lip fillers or anything done to their face. I am loving his lip filler, girl.
The exfoliator in this is sugar instead of salt, which is great. And I just massage it into the hair, into the scalp. If you've got longer hair, you're basically treating this like a shampoo. So you can either mix this in with your favorite shampoo, or you can just use it from the jar straight onto your scalp.
So it is a physical exfoliator. There, I can see like little beads on the hair and it's basically rubbing it in. That is so weird. I've never seen that before.
Scalp. And you can really feel it. It basically just feels like exfoliating any other part of your skin.
Wow.
But so many people have so much buildup of products, dead skin on their scalp, and their hair suffers for it. You don't get that perfect shine that we all love. So this is a great way of really giving your scalp a deep cleanse. So you don't have to leave this in. You just scrub your scalp and rinse it off. So I'm gonna go rinse it off. Okay, now that my scalp scrub is off, I'm gonna start with my skin. So as I said, I don't know everything about skincare, but I know about my skin. I like to start with lip balm. I love the Chanel lip balm. My lips always feel dry. I'm always putting on lip balm, so that's...
We're starting with the bougie products. I mean, he's a celebrity stylist, so of course he's gotta be bougie, but Chanel lip balm. I use Vaseline. Vaseline is just as effective, you guys. Actually, sometimes it's even a bit more hydrating than just a normal lip balm. So if you have really chapped lips, try with Vaseline.
My lips always feel dry. I'm always putting on lip balm,
His
so that's
lips.
the first thing that I do. Put on lip balm. I like when they are shaped like lipstick, so I can feel like I'm putting on a lipstick going into the meeting. Cute. Okay, so that's on. So my first like actual skincare step is cleanser. As I said, my skin is very oily, so if I over exfoliate, if I start using a scrub every day, then the next day, the next 2 days, my skin is gonna be super oily because of that. So I like to minimize the amount of scrubbing that I do on my skin. So I love Dr. Lancer's cleanser because it's really gentle.
You know who else uses Dr. Lancer? Ariana Grande. I know because I'm just a very big fan of Ariana Grande. I'm like an Arianator, like obsessed. But anyways, let's just keep going.
Really, really gentle. It doesn't make me too shiny afterwards. So I use a little bit on my hand on wet skin, and I just start to wash my face. I don't go too hard. I like to be really gentle with my skin because also I'm from Ireland, so
I'm not going too hard. I'm like to be gentle with my skin, you guys. Being gentle is really important. This is the vibe that I'm getting from him right now. No, but I do want to say this is definitely like, he's not using a double cleansing method. This is not an oil that he's using. He's just going straight in with a face wash. If you're not wearing makeup, you don't necessarily, and you don't put a lot of like skincare on you, then there is really no need for you to be using a double cleansing method. The only need of using like an oil before an actual face cleanser is if you want to melt that makeup. So guys usually, I mean, I think he's not using any makeup at all because he hasn't mentioned it. So I would feel like a double cleansing method is not necessarily needed for him. So you guys, it's not that just because everyone is saying use a double cleansing method, everyone swear buying it, it means that you have to do it as well. So
we aren't blessed with the even skin tone. We get redness, so I don't like to rub my skin too hard ever, even when I'm exfoliating. You can see literally when I touch my skin, it turns red.
I don't like to rub my skin too hard.
So that's all of the day's dirt coming off my skin.
Yeah.
So I like to rinse with cold water because I feel like it firms up my skin. Next is...
Okay, I'm gonna give him that. He did say that cold water firms the skin, and that is actually true. If he was about to tell me, like, come at me with the thing that cold water closes pores, I'ma like read him to filth. But he's okay with that, because one of the biggest misconceptions in skincare, that I've said this multiple times on my channel already, is that cold water closes pores. That's not the case. That ain't true. I don't know where you get that information from, sis. Pores are just holes. Holes do not close, do not open. Well, I mean, if there's a muscle around it, we definitely know of a hole that closes.
I literally threw up in my mouth. It made me sick to my stomach.
But the pores are not like that our hole. I'm sorry, why is this so sexual? It's just, it won't open, won't close, no matter if you use cold water, hot water. Cold water will, however, firm your skin, so that's true.
Toner.
Let's keep watching.
Toner to me is like a little bit of a mystery.
SK2.
Everybody uses it, so then I use it, and SK2, all rich people have SK2 in their bathrooms, and I see it, I'm like, okay, let me write that down, I'm gonna get that one. So I'm gonna use my SK2 toner on a cotton pad. So because I don't really understand the science of toner, this is definitely one of those skincare trends that I just like fall into and just start doing because everyone else is doing it, but when it starts improving your skin, who cares? So I feel some kind of weird toning fantasy that I don't know really what it does, but my skin looks bomb afterwards, so I just go with it.
Oh, he's funny. I like him. But anyways, since you don't know what a toner is for, let me educate you real quick. And for you two watching, if you don't know what a toner is for any chance, for any reason, you come to the right place. Basically, a toner, it's not necessarily a must in your skincare routine. However, after cleansing, you usually want to go in with a toner to stabilize the pH of your skin. So the pH of your skin is close to 7. It's a bit more acidic, so it's close to like 6 pH, around there. And basically, with a cleanser, which is going to be much more acidic than your actual skin pH, what you want to do with a toner is basically balance that out. So the toner will basically be the same pH of your skin, and by applying a toner after cleansing, you're basically stabilizing the skin pH back to its normal level, which is something really important in skincare. Also, depending on what toner you have, you can also have it like with active ingredients. Like for example, I use 2 toners that I really love. One is a glycolic acid 7% solution from The Ordinary, and another one which is containing salicylic acid from Lip and Fab. And for me specifically, because I have very acne prone skin and I have oily skin, those 2 work perfectly. But you can also have toners that, you know, like suit whatever skin problem you might have. So maybe they're a bit more hydrating and a bit more nourishing instead of like stripping and, you know, exfoliating like my toners. And the SK2 one that I have to say, that is a very good toner. I mean, I've never used it, like, don't get me wrong. I don't have that kind of budget, that production to be buying these kind of expensive stuff. You know, like I have to pick and choose where I spend my coins and money. And skincare, I'm not at that level yet. Like I do love skincare, but you know, I also want to eat and, you know, buy some other stuff. But from the reviews and the videos that I've seen, it is amazing. It's really good.
Okay, so now my skin has been toned. I don't know what that means, but it feels good. It looks good. Next,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a
you
little
do look
mask
good, baby. Let me tell you
to
that.
vibe and rejuvenate my skin. So this Charlotte Tilbury mask is, it's kind of a lifesaver. I saw it first on one of...
Okay, I like that he's going with the right order of skincare. Like, he's going with cleanser, then toner, and then I would have liked an essence in there in the middle, but he's going with a mask right after. I mean, that's okay. I would have preferred to see him use a serum before. Some people like to go in with a mask before applying their serums. Like, if you're using a clay mask, if you're using a charcoal mask, then you do want to go before applying your serums, because after you have to peel it off and take it off, and that will take off the serums or whatever you put underneath. So in that case, you do want to go in with a mask first, but he's using a Charlotte Tilbury mask, and that is hydrating and not something that you do want to like take off and you have to like peel off your skin. And so usually with hydrating masks, you can leave them on, like you can leave the juices that they leave on your skin, and just, you don't have to wash your face. They're meant to be left on your face. So usually with these kind of masks, I like to first go in with my serums and with my moisturizers or whatever. So to basically then put on the mask, which is gonna lock in all that serums, all that good stuff that we put on our skin, and it's gonna be more effective. He is using this mask specifically in the wrong order, but I'm gonna let him pass. Maybe he's not using any serums. Like, I don't know what his skincare is. Maybe he's just skipping essences and serums. Let's just keep watching.
My clients, when she had her makeup on, it was at lunch break and the makeup artist put this mask on her skin with a full face of makeup. So this is the first time I've seen a face mask that you could use over makeup, so you can rejuvenate your skin during the day even if you're wearing makeup. But I'm gonna do it now, getting ready for bed, just to give my skin a boost of moisture. And I like my face mask to make me look like a serial killer, so this one is perfect for me. Okay.
I have never seen anyone do a face mask on top of makeup. I don't know how that would go, just because, you know, like face masks, as I said before, are used to seal in and lock in whatever's underneath. So he's basically like pushing in the skin all the makeup in the pores. I don't know if that's good, but I don't know, like maybe it's a new thing that I don't know of. I definitely am not like the most expert person in skincare. I'm not saying that. So I do not know everything that's there to know, but I definitely am obsessed. So I know a lot, like I know a few stuff, a few tricks here and there. So it's interesting. But let's go back to the serial killer.
So face masks don't always fit my big old face. So, oh, this looks so good. So yeah, this is a dry mask, so it's not like super wet on my skin. I look like, if I was standing outside your window right now, you would call the cops, for real. It literally feels like a dry piece of fabric. It smells beautiful, but it doesn't feel like a conventional mask where it's like dripping, it's going all over your clothes or whatever. It's really, really easy to put on. Okay, I'm gonna keep this on for like 10 minutes and then I'm gonna get back to my skincare routine. Okay, so I listened to Lana Del Rey, I got on my feelings, now I'm ready for the mask to come off. I love this mask because it's no mess. Like, as you can see, my skin isn't covered in juice right now. Now, my moisturizer, my eye cream will be able to melt into my skin the way I want them to straight away, because when your face is covered in face mask juice, it can't penetrate, so that's my understanding. Okay, so next is...
Okay, yes, in a sense, technically, but I would have, again, as I said, preferred him to use a serum. And the moisturizers and eye creams, like usually a moisturizer is used to lock in whatever you put underneath. It's supposed to add more moisture to your skin in that sense, yes. But moisturizers usually don't include like a lot of very strong active ingredients in them, just because they're diluted with a lot of like water and other creams that make the cream consistency. So usually serums are a lot more effective and a lot more concentrated. So, you know.
Okay, so next is eye cream. I only got into eye cream
Dr. Lancer
recently.
again, he's Ariana
I didn't realize
Grande.
that it's a whole, your eye skin is a whole different kettle of fish. So I understand that it's really, really important. It's a whole different formula. The skin is different, so you have to treat it different. You have to pat, apparently. Don't start going ham on your eyes. It's like super delicate, apparently. So you just dab this under your eyes. I do underneath, and then on my eyelids. I'm super paranoid about the skin around my eyes because I used to like be so rough with my skin. At 32, I'm realizing that your skin does actually start to change and you do have to treat it properly. So now I'm like really gentle with like the delicate parts of my skin. Whenever I put moisturizer...
Okay, I'm gonna stop him here. He said that the skin underneath our eyes is different from the skin of our rest of our face, and I don't agree with that. You don't necessarily have to use different ingredients for your under eye that you are not using on the rest of your face. I always like to put, like, blend everything. Like, for example, if I'm using a retinol, I like to treat it as if it was an eye cream. So I go under my eyes, I blend it down the neck. Always remember the neck. Do you remember what my grandma taught me? You can always clock a woman's age by her hands and her neck. So definitely blend down the neck and on your hands. You can use cosmetic procedures, you can use fillers, but the neck and the hands are always going to stab you in the back. They're going to betray you, girl. So always blend that. But going back to the point, this is not what I'm going for. The point is, the skin on your eyes is very similar to the rest of the skin of your face. So you can use your retinols, niacinamides, vitamin C's. Do not, however, use AHAs and BHAs. Those can be a little bit too strong and too harsh for your under eyes and your lips and your eyebrows and hairline, so don't put it, you know, all over. But the products that I mentioned before, you can definitely just blend them down under your eyes and you're gonna see a lot of benefits. So it's not necessarily true. You don't need an eye cream. It is an added thing. If you do want an eye cream, if you want to be that extra, definitely go ahead. It's not gonna harm you, but you don't need it.
On, then like whatever the residue is or the leftover moisturizer, I always like rub it into my tattoos. I don't know. So
wait, I thought he was gonna say the neck. I was gonna be so proud, but blend it down the neck, girl. And if you have tattoos, also on the tattoos, I have no idea.
So my night cream, or what I use as my night cream, basically
okay.
a heavier moisturizer than I would use during the day, is the Clé de Peau moisturizer. I try not to really aggravate my skin because it does, as you can see already from just like washing my face, it gets so red because of those exotic Irish genetics of mine. I keep my moisturizer in the fridge. I don't know if that does anything, but it makes me feel so rich when I'm putting my moisturizer on. I'm just like, I'm putting it on and it's cold and I'm like, oh, wow. I live in a mansion on the top of a hill and I'm putting my moisturizer on. Even if it's not expensive moisturizer, put it in the fridge and it'll make it feel expensive. So the hardest habit for me to keep up,
a thing that I'm noticing, like whenever I watch a guy doing his skincare and he's got like beard, facial hair on his face, duh.
How would you describe your personal style?
Very personal.
But whenever he's got like a beard going on, I never see guys blending whatever like skincare they're using in the beard and in the hair. So I'm just wondering, if you're gonna treat the rest of your face and the rest of the skin in your face with all these good ingredients, but then you're gonna leave out the beard, like what happens when you get older and maybe you decide to shave it because you will have a patchy beard and that never looks good? Will you have like a definite line that you can see like wrinkles and maybe dark spots where the beard was, and then the rest of the skin will be a lot better? This is why I don't like beards. I'm sorry, but I would love to know why y'all not blending your skincare in your beard. Please do that. It's
habit for me to keep up skincare wise, and it's definitely the most important because I am so pale and I'm like have Irish genetics, is wearing SPF every day.
Yes! Oh my god, I'm so proud of him. I knew he was gonna say SPF. Baby, you got me here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna forgive you for everything that you said before this video. You're using SPF, you're approved, he's approved, whoever's... I'm so passionate. SPF is literally the best thing you can do for your skin. If you don't want to go in ahead and use your retinols, your vitamins, your active ingredients, do yourself a favor. I'm gonna get closer right here. Do yourself a favor and just use SPF. That is gonna be enough. That is gonna really do so much benefit to your skin. Not only if you have acne prone skin like I do, I've seen so many improvements since I've started using SPF daily because your skin is very delicate and the sun is aggravating your acne. But not only that, you are also preventing aging with your UVAs. UVA, A stands for aging. I like to think of it like that. A, aging, B, UVB, burning. So you're preventing skin cancer and wrinkles. Girl, you better be using that SPF 30 or plus every day, girl. I'm so proud of him, Andrew, baby. Let's keep watching.
I kind of rebelled against it for the longest time, which is so dumb because your skin is your skin. You only get one. So now I'm so diligent about covering myself in SPF 50. It's like putting toothpaste all over it. Like I get the like.
Say it louder. Preach, sis. Let the girls know. Let them know. Spill the tea. Spill the beans. Let it all out.
I get the strongest ass SPF, and it's like putting fucking Colgate all over my face. But obviously it sinks in, and I'm protecting my face. I put it on my hands. I put it on my tattoos. When I'm driving in my car, I make sure that I have SPF in my hands because I don't want old ass looking hands, especially if they're all up in everybody's face all the time. So yeah, SPF has definitely been the big.
He's making a good point, actually. Even if you are in your car or even, you know, at home in your room, if there's a window and you can see sunlight coming in from wherever angle that might be, you might be in, the UVAs are still penetrating. They're still coming for you. They're still there to aid you. If you see a window, wear SPF. This is why I like to keep my blinds shut all day, every day, all year round, so that I don't have to wear SPF in my room and at home. The more you learn with Matt, I mean, you definitely are like becoming a vampire, but you know, at least you're not aging. I'm just saying over there. Just saying. Let's keep watching.
Curve in terms of like incorporating something daily into my skincare routine. Okay, so this is my Jade roller. Her name's Jade. So I start moving it around my eyes, away from my eyes, underneath my cheekbones. I saw in a YouTube video like people just sitting there and like rubbing it around their face. So that's what I do. I'm like, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. I'm just gonna luxuriate and roll my face with a piece of green glass or whatever it is. Unrecognizable. You did your job, Jade. Thanks.
We love Jade. Good sis Jade. But he's right. At least he's aware. Well, a Jade roller, first of all, it's not Jade, because if it was actual Jade, it would be a lot more expensive. You can find these Jade rollers on Amazon for £13. So they're definitely not Jade. But a Jade roller is supposed to basically push in whatever you put on your face, push it really into the deeper layers of your skin and really just nourish it. And so, you know, it's a nice thing to add if you have time to waste, maybe. It's definitely not something that you need. It is not a must. I don't like to use it just because I have a lot of filler like in my cheekbones. I'm gonna get like filler on the chin, and I have filler in the jaw and lips. So basically I wouldn't like to use a Jade roller because I'm scared that I would maybe move the filler around. But if you are not a fake ass bitch like me, then go ahead and use it. Let's keep watching.
Last step is, this is like my favorite oil or serum ever. I use it all the time. Okay, so it comes with like this little...
No, baby. I see you being very confused over here. Look at me. Look at me. Look, I'm talking to you. A serum and an oil are two completely different things. This that you're using is, thank God, not a serum, because if it was a serum, he would have been using it the completely wrong order at the completely wrong time of this video, because we're nearly at the end and you're supposed to use a serum at the beginning when I told you. But thankfully this is an oil. So do not get your oils and your serums mixed up. Serums are water-based. Oils are oily. And so they're two completely different things. And you want to use them at two completely different times. Don't do that.
Dropper. I'm like, that's cute, but I just like pour it all into my hand. This is definitely not the way.
How much? Wait, hold up. I have to watch this again.
Pour it all into my hand.
Let's watch it one more time just to be sure. Did y'all see how much oil he used?
I'm like, that's cute, but I just like pour it all into my hand.
I'm sorry, I'm just shocked. Well, I'm not so much shocked, more as like scared. I want to see where he's gonna put all this oil. Like, is he about to cook something? Like, is he gonna use it as cooking oil? This is way too much oil to be applying on your skin, especially if you have oily skin. Oily skin already has oil. For me, I do have quite oily skin, so some oils, most oils tend to break me out. I can use a little a little bit and it won't break me out, but if I do use a lot, especially like that, girl, never use so much. Even if you have dry skin, 5 drops, that's gonna be more than enough to hydrate your skin.
This is definitely not the way Dr. Lancer wanted you to dispense the product with as well.
Definitely. No, no one wants you to dispense the product in that way.
So I literally start putting it on my neck, on my chest, usually everywhere that I'm not gonna do on camera right now, you creeps. I put a little around my face, just a tiny bit on my face.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a lot, but it's oil, so it's good. I don't like to put too much on my face just because I'm about to get into bed and it's about to be all up on my pillow, so. But I generally, instead of lotion, this is what I've started using for my skin. I was using cocoa butter, Palmer's cocoa butter, and I didn't realize that it has so much mineral oil. So if you've got a spray tan, your spray tan's gone. It's like a filler ingredient, so now I like to use just like a whole natural oil like this one. So with my skincare routine, I feel like that...
Okay, I spoke too soon. Thank God he went with most of that oil on his body, on his pecs, girl. When I saw them, something happened. Something has awoke. But thank God he went in with the oil on the chesticles and on the neck, most of all. Just keep watching. I want to see what his skincare thing he was saying before I interrupted the Miss Girl. I'm sorry, bitch, that I'm always interrupting you. Let's keep watching.
That's like half of what I do for my skin. I notice that my skin looks different if I don't get enough sleep. If I'm tired, my face looks puffy. It doesn't matter how well I've taken care of my skin, I don't look as good. So I think it's always really important to get a lot of sleep. And then when I am not hydrating myself, when I'm not remembering to drink more water than I want to or that I feel comfortable drinking, then my skin suffers. So I literally do it for my skin and I eat clean. If I'm eating a lot of dairy or I notice like certain foods will have impact on my skin. I think diet, hydration, obviously staying out of the sun is like the #1, and getting enough sleep. They're the other side of skincare that aren't in a bottle, you know, that you can really incorporate into your routine. Okay, that was my skincare routine. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's very simple, but now it's...
Andrew Fitzsimons, girl, this message that I'm about to deliver is for you. Thank you for bringing attention in this last minute to all these other tips of skincare, because I feel from the other Harper's Bazaar's video that I've seen, not a lot of people bring light to these things, but he was delivering, he was preaching, he did what other girls should have done. He showed the girls how to do what to do.
She's about to do what she's about to do, and she's about to show what the girls should have did.
And he's definitely right. Sunscreen is so important. We've mentioned that already, and if you're a regular subscriber here to my channel and you watch my videos, you know, because I preach it on every single one of my videos. I might probably sound like a broken cock by now, but you get the point. Second of all, he said sleep. Sleep is definitely very important. And around 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., this is around the time where your skin really regenerates, and whatever you put onto your skin, it really sinks in and just your skin absorbs it like... And so you usually around this time, you want to really have all your skincare on your skin. And another thing, eating clean. Since I started eating clean, I've seen so many improvements in my skin. I'm here acting like I have the best skin around, but as you can see, I have quite a lot of pimples, quite a lot of acne. I definitely don't have the best skin around, but my skin would be a lot worse if I wasn't this extra with my skincare and my eating or whatever. Period. He said a lot of right, correct things, so thank you, Andrew. Love you, baby. You're also quite hot, so, you know, if you're single... Anyways, randoms, hope you enjoyed this video. When I said I was going to be going to bed with Andrew Fitzsimons, I meant it. This video was so sexual, and usually it's not that sexual. I am so sorry, you guys. I don't know what came onto me. I mean, I'm very sexual in real life, in person, but I do try to keep it PG here on this channel because I don't know who's watching out there. I don't want the kids to get scared. I don't want to scare the peoples of YouTubes. I do not want to get censored, so I'm sorry if it was a bit over the top this time. I'm gonna dial it down on the next video. I'm sorry. Definitely my bad. I'm sorry. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it shows YouTube that you are engaging with my video and you actually enjoyed it. And then it will tell YouTube to promote it even more and show it to even more people. And that would definitely help me to support this channel, because I did set a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2019. We are definitely not going to achieve that, because we are at, today is the 11th of December. We are at 614 subscribers, so I don't think we will be able to achieve that, but still, I would be very appreciative if you just subscribe to this channel, girl. Anyways, let me pull myself together, because I can see that this video is all over the place. But for my randoms, my regular viewers watching, you know what time it is. You know what time it is of the video. It is time for the Italian word of the video. And since this video was all about Daddy Andrew Fitzsimons teaching us about his skincare routine, about his skincare products and hacks, Daddy Andrew is a celebrity stylist. So the Italian word of the video is going to be Stylista, which is stylist in English. I know this is quite a stretch. It doesn't have to do a lot with skincare or whatever, but still, you know, I'm running out of options all right here. So, you know, just give me some credit, give me a break. Okay, thank you. And now moving along to my favorite comment in my second last video, and that was the Nip Plus Fab Salicylic Acid Serum review right here. If you haven't watched that, card right up here, make sure to go watch it. If you have acne prone skin like me, you would definitely enjoy to have a salicylic acid in your skincare routine, because you know what, salicylic acid is really good to just deeply exfoliate your skin from the inside out, and so it will also prevent any breakouts that you might have in the future. So if you don't use a salicylic acid, if you're not using a salicylic acid in your skincare routine and you are acne prone, even if you're not acne prone, make sure to have it, because it's good for everyone, honestly. Salicylic acid does not discriminate between oily people and dry people, dry ashy people, so make sure to use it, incorporate it in whatever. And so my favorite comment of that video goes to Miss Kanju Brat, the first one. I love you, Kanju Brat. Let me just get that out of the way before I read the comment. You're always here to support me. You never fail me. You're always commenting on my videos, and for that I say thank you. I love you. And the comment says, the YouTube rabbit hole, and with the laughing emoji, and I'm dead. Thanks for another great and informative packet video. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I always definitely try to give you a lot of information and teach you about skincare, but also try to make it entertaining so you don't get bored, because I can see how skincare might be a little bit boring sometimes. I mean, I'm definitely like passionate for it, so I could sit through like an hour-long video of just a person talking one-on-one, just like very monotone, not even blinking their eyes and just not moving their hands and just like this, and with a lot of just like chemical equations and whatever. But if he's talking about like chemical equations in general, like a chemistry, I would hate that, because I hated chemistry in high school. But if it's all about skincare and like actual skincare products, then I would sit through it like an hour. I wouldn't need a break. I wouldn't need like to pee. I would hold in my pee. I would not even like blink or sneeze or whatever, because I really respect it and I'm really passionate about skincare. But anyways, there is another comment, and that is from Miss Tiffany Tales. Are we surprised? She's always here. And actually, this bitch has a YouTube channel of her own, and I'm actually gonna pop it here on the screen for you guys if you want to go check it out. She is delivering really good informative videos of, she did have a very serious health problem, and she is bringing light to it, and we have to give 10s where 10s are due. Thank you, Tiffany, for raising awareness on prostate cancer. And the comment reads, OMG, I had to do a double take on the description, thought it said nip and tuck. P.S. OMG girl, don't go burning yourself for views or experimenting on your precious face. Who told you that? Who told you that I'm burning my skin for views? Girl, Tiffany, no, baby, this is all recklessly done. I didn't even start doing my skincare videos when I burnt my face with my salicylic acid. I feel like I wasn't even on YouTube when I did that. I am just that reckless. I just don't like to read instructions.
One piece of advice: don't read anything. If you don't read it, it can't harm you.
But anyways, Tiffany, thank you for supporting me. Go support Tiffany as well. And guys, once again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it supports my channel. Also, if you are still watching this video, that means that you might like me. So at this point, why don't you just subscribe to the channel to see more other randomness, and don't forget to turn the bell icon on so that you don't miss anything of whatever I upload, because let's be real, I always deliver with good content, so you might as well just be subscribed, girl. But girl, if you thought you were just about to click off this video and go away and leave my channel, maybe even YouTube, and that would be a lot worse, girl, what are you doing? Why are you doing yourself such a bad thing? That doesn't make sense grammatically, but still, you get the point and meaning. Girl, don't leave this channel. Don't leave YouTube. I have more content for you to watch. Like, for example, these 2 videos. I don't know what they are right now, but I'm sure they're going to be delivering content and delivering with entertainment, so click on one of them. Or maybe click on both of them. Oh, and remember to be random. Always be random. Can you start the music, please?
I think we should